U.S. and Ukraine discuss pressure on Russia.
Trump wants to meet North Korean leader this year.
Nghệ An doubles efforts to overcome storm consequences.
Hello, so good to see you again in today's news. Here we go, the first up of the show. On the morning of August 26th, at the Forward Command headquarters in Nghệ An province, Deputy Prime Minister Trần chaired a meeting with the ministries and local authorities to evaluate the damages caused by the storm number 5 and the recovery efforts.
Storm number 5 was deemed unusual, forming quickly and lingering over Nghệ An for 8 hours. Heavy rain and strong winds caused flooding and infrastructure damage. However, thanks to proactive preparation, both Nghệ An and Ha Tin provinces responded effectively, minimizing losses. As of the morning of August 26th, Nghệ An reported no direct human casualties from the storm. The Deputy Prime Minister requested strict adherence to the 4 on-site principle, prioritizing post-disaster recovery in mountainous areas and regions previously affected by storm. He also directed intensified coordination to promptly restore electricity, telecommunications, schools, and healthcare facilities, to deliver immediate support to residents, and to manage inter-reservoir water flow effectively.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said that he and U.S. envoy Keith Kellogg had held a good meeting and discussed exerting pressure on Russia to hold real talks on ending conflict.
Zelensky said that both sides agreed on the need to exert influence on Moscow to engage in serious dialogue. He also stated that Ukraine is ready to negotiate directly with Russian leadership on key issues. Zelensky praised the U.S. commitment to supporting Ukraine's security architecture, particularly in defense procurement and UAV technology. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump declared that the U.S. would not provide direct financial aid to Ukraine, but would profit from selling weapons to NATO allies, who would in turn transfer them to Kyiv. Trump also emphasized that Washington will only play a supporting role in any security commitments to Kyiv, and that European nations need to take the lead in this effort.
U.S. President Donald Trump stated his desire to meet North Korean leader Kim Jong-un this year to bring peace to the Korean peninsula.
Speaking at a joint press conference with South Korean President Lee Jae-myung in Washington, Trump highlighted his amicable personal relationship with Kim Jong-un and affirmed North Korea's great potential. Trump expressed hope that their meeting would mark a breakthrough in diplomacy, while the South Korean president called on Trump to play a peace-building role on the Korean peninsula. Although Pyongyang's response is unknown, Trump said he is actively meeting with multiple parties and hopes to hold the meeting this year. Trump and Kim previously met 3 times in 2018 and 2019, marking historic moments in U.S.-North Korea relations, even though the subsequent negotiation process did not yield clear results.
Upcoming are some updated news.
Vietnam has basically completed the goal of eradicating temporary and dilapidated houses nationwide, finishing 5 years and 4 months earlier than planned under a party resolution, according to a report presented at a national review conference in Hanoi on August 26th. Accordingly, to date, Vietnam has removed 334,234 makeshift and dilapidated homes, with total investment of nearly VND 50 trillion mobilized from multiple sources. This initiative is considered a special national project, contributing to social welfare, national unity, and marking the 80th anniversary of the August Revolution and National Day, September 2nd.
The Ministry of Finance has announced the establishment of 3 strategic technology innovation and expert networks: Quantum, VN Quantum, Cybersecurity, Vice-Security, and Aerospace, Unmanned Aerial Vehicles, UAV, Vietnam. The 3 newly launched networks are expected to become innovation hubs in their respective fields, helping Vietnam integrate more deeply into global value chains and evolve into a key center for research, production, and future-shaping innovation. This is an important milestone in building the innovation ecosystem and affirms Vietnam's determination to master technology.
Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh has signed official telegram on simplification of administrative procedures and business requirements, while guaranteeing smooth and effective two-tier local government operations. The Prime Minister orders at least 30% cut in business conditions and admin procedures, time and costs for administrative compliance. He also urged for the prompt resolution of shortcomings in shared information systems and the completion of building and operating databases. The goal is to abolish 488 administrative procedures and simplify 2,675 more in 2025.
Storm number 5, which made landfall in Nghệ An province, recently left severe consequences. On the morning of August 26th, residents, local authorities, and agencies just focused on recovery efforts. More in the story today.
After the storm landfall, all 6 new wards and communes in the former area of Vinh City suffered damage, with streets and areas seeing up to 30% of their trees broken or uprooted, affecting other infrastructure. Immediately after the storm, local authorities in the wards and communes focused on prompt remediation.
We have formed 11 task forces, each with 10 workers, 2 saws, and 1 crane, to cut down trees to ensure all roads are cleared as soon as possible.
At coastal communes, authorities and residents also conducted damage assessments and recovery efforts.
Early this morning, we mobilized forces to quickly clear debris, ensure traffic safety, assist households with collapsed or damaged roofs, and coordinate with the commune committee to tally the damages.
Storm number 5 also damaged Nghệ An's power grid. As of 8 a.m. on August 26th, the medium voltage lines report 45 collapsed poles and 12 cracked poles. The low voltage lines suffered 425 collapsed poles and 68 cracked ones, with estimated losses of near 6 billion VND. The local authorities are giving priority to restore communication systems and repair the residential power grid.
The commune has 2 high voltage lines with 12 collapsed poles. The authorities are focusing on clearing fallen trees to create favorable conditions for the power company to facilitate power restoration.
Despite mounting difficulties, authorities and residents in Nghệ An province are working together diligently to recover from the storm's aftermath and stabilize people's lives.
The last story just ended our news today. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye and see you later.